JungleDrums is the magazine I work for, and it's a monthly Brazilian magazine which talks about the best of Brazilian and Latin American events going on in London and the UK. And it's 20,000 copies a month. JungleDrums is 6 years old. We celebrated the 6th anniversary back in November of last year. The magazine started off, I think it was in a little bedroom in Seven Sisters, 6 years ago, and then it moved to an alley in Camden, and it's been over on Theobald's Road. I'm not going to tell you the address. It's about 3-4 years ago. Our readership has evolved. It used to be something that was very balanced in terms of English to Brazilian percentage, usually about 40% each with a little rabble in between, but currently it's about 50% English, about 35% Brazilian, and then a gaggle of sort of other European nationalities as well as Latin American nationalities. I ended up in the south of Brazil, which is incredibly different to the sort of the central or northeastern areas, which are certainly form more of the kind of stereotype of what you come across when you see Brazil in films or television or music. And the south is much more European, with a heavy sort of descendancy in terms of lots of German and Italian immigrants over the past sort of century or so. So you've got a really different demographic and culture, which almost overlaps more with Uruguay and Argentina compared to other regions of Brazil, like in the northeast, where there's a much stronger African influence there. It's interesting to see the gaucho culture, the cowboys, the farmers, the chimarrão, the sort of tea that they drink, and that whole sort of culture down there. Well, in terms of Brazil's image and how much people seek it out and desire to sort of replicate it or experience it, I can only say that that's something which has increased steadily sort of since the sort of impact of sort of City of God, and then you've got City of Men, which came out last year, and Tropa de Elite or Elite Squad. These are all sort of films that have really sort of arrived with great volume and sort of hype.